I'll have to backtrack and see what I have posted and what I do not have posted, but definitely Dorian Douglas has been stalking me majorly, along with his Jamaican stepbrother, I guess. Or they'll have a car just like his stalking me. I don't know what Dorian drives. Last I saw, he had a fucking rental. I don't even remember what it was. These are a host of people in the local entertainment and on a grander scale of entertainment of people who are from here. You know, East St. Louis area. Been making a lot more discoveries. I already mentioned to you Kimionte Brown, sister of Teron Armstead, and their involvement, you know, and financial backing as well, amongst other people, foreigners included, rich foreigners, and of course some of those people in the entertainment industry, and some of these people street rich as well, you know. It's just, it's out of hand. It's a testament to the state of the world, and I really truly wish I can get it together spiritually, because I just know any day now the Lord has to be returning to earth, you know, for that final battle with the devil. Because this is Bible come to life in time, you know, just a mother against daughter, and family against family in any sort, you know. I can't quote it verbatim, you know, the wars and rumors of wars and the plagues, and, you know, the fact that all these signs will happen simultaneously, you know. So knowing that we should have ourselves prepared, you know, especially those of us who know better. But this is a major distraction from living holy, because you always think what you want to happen to these people. You know, man, I wish they gone. I wish they died themselves, you know. People get killed left and right in general, you know, or dying from some instance or another. So it's like, man, that people just don't care. It's like a gentleman I communicate with, I guess he's a TI as well, refer to the perps as zombies. And man, if that ain't true, it's like you feel the negative energy, the demonic force in your presence, and it's really uncomfortable and troubling, and it's disheartening when you see those people who are Bible thumpers and pastors and, you know, spiritual leaders also involved, and also a sign of the times, and, you know, which is a big turning away from the gospel. Yeah, I just be so angry. I can't think like Jesus all the time. You know, I'm naturally a good person, but, you know, I get angry enough to think some, you know, some evil thoughts of my own about these people, because they're steady provoking and attacking me. You know, you should see the likes of the people they send to, like, criticize me and stuff. Keep getting a lot of hints and symbolism as, okay, I want to, before I forget, about the Joyce White girl, which I don't know, is just somebody I I guess I started probably seeing her a lot in my suggestions. At first, it's how I discovered her. Not to mention, I thought her name was that of an ex of mine when I found out was married after we were messing around for so long, back in my teen years, late teens. You know, but turns out that was not actually her, but she was still affiliated. And I know by the hints and the symbolisms and the postings, and a lot of their posts and stuff are copycats or, a mention of my life or events thereof, in association with Mario Johnson, whom I just spoke on. So suddenly at my job there's a Tyler on the schedule. Tyler Witten, trans woman, brother to an ex of mine who I believe just kicked all this shit off and started all this shit, years ago. Amongst other, of course, his friends, John Andrews, Darough King, his brother, Hassan. I think they got a brother who works in, law enforcement. He's a fed or some shit like that, It's just crazy. And they always have little dots like that to connect. And I know it may sound crazy, but it's definitely puzzle pieces. And won't nobody know, even if it don't make sense by me speaking on it. Won't nobody know like me, because I know who I've been watching and tracking and the trends and the consistency. You know what I'm saying? And I can't make this shit up. And it was confirmed when I saw Gregory Whitten on one of Joyce White's snaps and on a party. So, and it's crazy. Greg's somebody I really, always had love for. And I always said if I got the opportunity, I'd be with that man. But, because it just seemed like we, lost our moment because of whatever reason back then. It's neither here nor there. But however it ended, it just, made Sister wonder what could have came of us. And it's just how unfinished business feel like, whatever. The Dorian guy, make sure I covered everything I had on my mind. The Dorian guy, like I said, been stalking me more, or they'll send a lookalike or a car lookalike to stalk me. And then suddenly in my suggestions on Facebook, his name is popping up as an artist, and he is a musical artist. He sings and he records his music or whatever. So it's definitely supposed to be a representation of him. And there's somebody I told him I didn't want to fool with him, which was later should have been confirmed by, me blocking him on everything, on all resources. And it's a shame that I can't tell a man no and be able to freely go on my life. It's definitely becoming a rape, accepted culture, and domestic abuse accepted culture, and the abuse of the dark web and the surveilling and hacking and all that's now playing a part with this explosion of knowledge, or the internet and, the technology people have access to, and, stuff like that just is dangerous when it falls in the wrong hands, the hands of the evil, and the dark, you know. It's just a whole different beast in the wrong hands. People aren't sensible anymore. They're not thinking about themselves or their children, and it's scary. It's scary. It's scary. My best friend's ex, excuse my wording, Donell Johnson, and he has his friends Donald and June or whatever, and they always hint at different things, and I wonder if they have anything to do with the other Johnsons who gang stalked me. Alicia Johnson, and a couple others, Mario, James. I know Johnson is a common name. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. So I'm getting so tired, and I don't know what kind of space I have left in my phone. But I just pray I'm successful in, getting some justice for myself, and just living the ladder of my life free from this monstrous, heinous crime. And my kids as well, they don't deserve this. They don't deserve family that'll participate in something so damaging. They don't deserve a dad that'll participate in something so damaging. And it's ridiculous. They're innocent babies. And this will be a part of shaping who they are and who they become as adults. That fucks me up. Their dad fucks me up when it comes to that. The men I've allowed in, around me and my babies. The men that I loved, that I knew were hurting me, that I knew, would say the little slick comments to take the jabs at me. Just me accepting what they was throwing at me and the love they were throwing at me and what that came with, and the fact that they meant for it to be temporary. Like I said, I think it's probably go beyond me. My family been a target for a long time. I think they're just being made to think, that I am, their enemy, and they would turn against me, but they're getting destroyed too simultaneously. I know they are. I could see it, I could sense it. My stepdads, nieces and nephews, Leslie White and Danielle Bell and James Bell Jr. I could go on. But they're all part of the same circle, man. They've been hinting at stealing my tax refund. They have access, or they steal my account information all the time. I be having these random ass charges that I should have on my checking account for sure. And I feel like, as Darielle, I got to report these people. There's a guy named Ron. I kind of been watching too. Like, no need a name dropping. It's a lot. It's snowballed into it's community gang stalking, and I've been of this community majority of my life, so I know the names. I was on the scene. I know a lot of people. So that's why I can name names. They're not all strangers. They do, in fact, send strangers to mimic me, to copycat me, to harm me. They're very much so concerned if I'm currently pregnant. For some reason, I guess so they could try to terminate another pregnancy again. I've read today, hinting a lot at me being pregnant. And tell my son I'm gonna kill it. Man, y'all gotta know this, see. And yes, I don't know, it's not a thought for me. I don't know why they thinking about some shit I ain't even concerned about. I'm just trying to live my fucking life. And it's just that it's an obsession. They're obsessed with me. So I'm just hoping to get justice soon. The Martins, be free from the Martins, the Williams here, the Benfords, Miners, Brooks, Shannon and Makia and Keith Brooks, and my exes, which I need to list their name. Dorian, and it's weird when you don't know these men very well. And it's like if you give them a minute of your time, they feel entitled to you, to your body, like you owe them something. And make them get more hateful. Yeah. I'll wrap it up here. I am not going to even mention what was just on my mind. In regards to my sister, baby daddy, Dennis Pruitt, and his family, Desmond Pruitt, and Andrea, Stephanie, all of them. His cousin Mickey. Like, what ignorant fool in a hot place even went along with this man? Like I said, that dark web shit in the hands of the regular basic people or ignorant folk. Dangerous. The reckless. Like the ones really out here doing the most. Like without this. It's not caring about like criminals, gangbangers, and thieves and rapists, and just imagine me and my kids being subjected to that type of shit. And to know that family is part of the reason we're in this vulnerable position. It's just sickening, and I have absolutely no hope in humanity at this rate. It's over with. It's over with. And I would go super sleepy. I could have ordered too. Smooches. Y'all be good. Be well and stay encouraged. I'll keep y'all lifted in prayer along with me. Night.